So it is part 7 of the Road to 1800 ELO series, and I'm going to start a game. Okay, so we found a match and we're playing as white. I'm gonna start with e4 as always. Okay, we do see e5. I could play the Vienna Gambit with knight c3, and when they play knight f6, f4. My only problem with that is that after knight c3, they can also play knight c6. And then we're gonna have to play bishop c4, and it's not really a Vienna gambit anymore. Okay, d6. That is a weird move. I'm thinking to just open the center right away. I think that's what I'm gonna do. d6 is it does defend the e5 pawn, but it's just a little bit too passive. Okay, bishop g4. Opponent really likes to just play whatever move they can play. It does pin our knight. I couldn't just throw in h3, but then after takes, they're gonna take here. Maybe that's not the end of the world. Could also just play bishop c4. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually going to play bishop c4, and it does come with a threat. So let's see if our opponent responds to that threat. Okay, knight f6. I believe we can take on f7 and then go check. Oh, actually, never mind. It does protect the bishop. Okay. So knight f6 does prevent me from taking on f7. Yes, I could play castles. Could also take and then exchange queens, maybe. Yeah, here, and then here. Actually, I kind of like this. I'll take on e5, and then when they take back, interesting. So they exchange on f3 first. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take with the queen, and then they're gonna take on e5, which is to be expected. Now I think I'll just castle. I don't really see anything wrong with that. Brings my king nice and safe. Okay, bishop d6, so they're also trying to castle. I would like to play f4, but my queen is standing in the way. Is there anything I can do about that? Queen g3 castles? Don't I have bishop h6? Oh, hold on a second. If queen g3, what if takes on e4? Then I take here. And then they go here. Then they can't castle, which is pretty nice. Yeah, you know what? I guess I'm gonna go for a queen g3. Leaves the e4 pawn hanging, but I'm gonna capture on g7 if they do that. And then they can't castle anymore on this side. If they, for example, play knight c6, I could just take on g7. Well, actually, maybe not, because there is rook g8, and I can't take this knight right now. Then I'll probably have to. Actually, never mind. I'm attacking the f7 pawn. So after knight c6, I can't take on g7. Okay, knight h5. Interesting move. If I play queen f3, the knight is just going to go back. And that's not what I want. I'm probably just forced to go on g4. I could also go to b3, but then queen e7. Actually, maybe I can take on here. And then let's say here, I can go here. It's actually tough to say. Queen g4, what's the problem with that? I think they're gonna play g6. Yeah, I actually kind of like queen b4 for some queen b3 for some reason, because after castles I could take here, But then the knight develops. Yeah, I'm not too sure all of a sudden. I think queen g4 is better because after queen b3 they just castle. And is there bishop takes f7? Not really. Alright, so we'll go queen g4. Attack this knight, still maintaining the g file. If they go back to f6, then the pawn hangs. Okay, g6. It does weaken these dark squares massively. I'm thinking to just go bishop g5. Let's say queen moves. Bishop g5, f6. Could also play f4. Say they take, I take, they take. Alright, let's go f4. I'm trusting my instinct here. Not gonna think for too long on this move. I'm just gonna open up the center. Oh, okay, so they castle. Which is very interesting. Takes, takes. Here, here. Oh yeah, I think there is something that I'm already seeing. Yeah, let's take on e5. Has to be the right move. And then if I go here, they could be able to take on here, actually. Yeah, that's something I overlooked. Here they take, and I can't save my rook either. I guess we'll play knight to c3 first. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna go knight c3 first before I go bishop h6. It's just too risky allowing the take on b2. Oh no, did I just... Oh, hold on. I just straight up allowed that move. What am I doing? Yeah, now I need to move my king all of a sudden and I'm just stupid. Yeah, I guess that's why I will not be able to reach 1600 either. I mean, the game still goes on, I guess, but now that I lost a piece already on move 14, I need to really concentrate. Okay, they move the rook instead. Yeah, I'm just going to trust that in the future we will be having some tactics after I place my knight on d5. After c6, maybe I'll go here. Yeah, I think queen f3 is my move after that. Yeah, let's go queen f3, create a threat over here. And I'll try to come back from this down a piece. Maybe we'll see f5. That'll be interesting. Actually, then I'm going to take probably f6 maybe. Oh yeah, there's also g4, just as a consideration. We'll see how they will defend the f7 pawn. It's going to get a little bit tricky, I think. I think they will play f6. And after that, maybe I think I can go g4, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, f6, g4, knight goes here maybe. And then I take. Is there any other move other than f6? There's also knight d4. Yep, f6. Exactly what I was expecting. I could play b3 and attack the queen. Let's say it will go here, but that's just an attack. There's this check, but then they just take. Yeah, g4 is my best try probably. And after knight d4, I guess I'll just move my queen over. g4, knight here, takes. I'm attacking the knight. Yeah, honestly, my best try is g4. I gotta go for it. Let's go for g4. Yeah, knight d4. And on that, I was going to just move my queen. Is there any tactics? Doesn't look like it, so I'll just move quickly. Now they gotta do something about this knight. Yeah, my best chance to come back from this game is to create counterplay. And I'm doing exactly that. So we'll see how the game will end up. Yeah, so they moved their knight, which is expected. I could also take and then maybe take. That's an option. I could also play c3. No. Then they will go here. Probably not what I want. Here. Yeah, let's take. And then the knight will be attacked. Yeah. So we'll take. And right now we're attacking the knight. I'm actually wondering how will they defend it? Probably like this, I'm guessing. And then maybe we can play g5 and lock that structure. Here. Actually, then there is queen f7 check. They go here. Takes. Oh yeah, actually takes. Yeah, if they take, we take the queen. Oh my goodness. I think we might actually come back from this game. Yup, they exactly play the move I mentioned. Now there's queen f7 check. They move here, and then the queen is hanging after they take. Check. Only move is to go here. Only move. Yup. And then we can take. And I think it's literally forced as well. Takes, and then I will take here. Oh. I just won a queen. I can't believe it. My opponent resigned. What was that? What was that game? It was okay until here. Bishop c4 was okay. That was good. Castles. Oh, queen b3 already was the better move to go. Okay. If queen b3, what if they castle? You take on here. Okay, and what if knight e7? What do? You just go back. That's just a waste. I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and take this pawn and then not develop my other pieces. That's just stupid. Anyway, so g6 was the best move. f4 was a mistake. Wow, I should have played knight c3. Okay. Yeah, knight c. I was really considering these two moves. But I just felt like, yeah, f4, open up the center. Okay, that was not the right idea. Wow, knight c3 was a blunder, obviously because of this check right here. But yeah, king h1. Should have played king h1. I just didn't see my opponent's tactic. But as we saw, we just came back from that game. Knight d5 was the best move, jumping the knight in, closing off the queen, just bringing my pieces in. Queen f3 was good. g4 was a good, excellent move. Yeah, I mean, they attacked our queen, we just slid back. And then, all of a sudden, it's this position. We have a queen and the rook on the f-file. The knight is attacked. They have no good way to defend the knight. If they go here, we have this check and it takes on here. I mean, that was just crazy. Super happy that I came back from this game. And we're back at 1600 elo again. And if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.